Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January. I've pulled 5 cards for you from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck for the new year. 1 card is for each quarter of the year and the 5th card is for January. I'm concluding the reading by pulling a card from the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. If you would like to get an additional 5-card Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January, where I'm using the Golden Tarot deck by Kat Black for your sign, and also concluding the reading with a Healing with the Angels Oracle card from Doreen Virtue there as well. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 8. And there, if you scroll down that page, you will see the heading Psychic Tarot reading for the new year readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I want to remind everybody this is a general reading, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. Also, please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Aquarius, now onto your reading for the new year of 2017 plus January. The first card you have for the first quarter of the new year is 5 of Swords. This card has come up for a few of the signs this year. The 5 of Swords is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any conspirators or detractors or gossipers or naysayers. I do feel some of you Aquarians are going to be going through this feeling in the first quarter of the year that you want to be seen and heard, and some of you really do want to be taken seriously. If you're dealing with anybody that has like off the wall behavior, they may have actual medical issues that are making these behaviors kick up in them. It doesn't matter whether it's a passing trend or if it's something they clinically have that makes them act up, act out. I see you going, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm not listening to you, and I'm not going to let you rent space in my head and waste my energy gyrating over you. So I feel you're going to close the door on them. You're either going to stop talking to them, just not deal with it, not engage. I mean, that comes up here. So, but it's weird. I feel like the people that are doing this, and it could just be one person, but it could be multiple people, I feel you're going to feel like there may actually be something clinically or medically wrong with them for real, or they're just going through some weird spell that they're really acting out. I also feel that it's going to be time for you to do some kind of, they're calling it dirty work, where you have to investigate something, go through things, unearth truths, maybe search through documents or do some digging on some unhealthy situations. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you of what you have to dig for, but I feel like it is work, it is effort. You may be doing background checks on people. You could be looking through like documentation that's been filed that you want to see proof of something, anything like that. Or if you can find any previous issues that somebody you're dealing with may have had. It's that kind of energy circling around this. You have to look out and watch behind your back, also Aquarians, in the first quarter of the new year, because I feel you may have some people that are kind of like spying on you, or wanting to take something that's yours and make it theirs. This could be your identity. This could be stuff that you own in your home. You could have people casing your house. This could be at work. If you have a position and there's somebody else that covets your position, they could be stealing your work and taking credit for it like it's theirs. Anything like that. So just be on your guard. Put a lot of protective measures in place to stop or block this from happening. I feel you really need to pay very strongly to your attention to your intuition, because I feel you will be able to sense it, see it, or be alerted to it. So I don't know that they're going to get away with it, because I feel like you're going to have your antenna and radar up. That's how it feels to me. So, interesting card there, Aquarius. Now, second card in the second quarter, you have 10 of Cups, and this is happily ever after. Two people in a love relationship with happy emotions, all good things happening emotionally with each other. Happy home, happy children, good health, all of that. I do feel you're going to find, some of you are going to finally find a place that you can call your home, where you're going to settle down and feel comfortable. And this could be a long-term residence. Now, maybe you already live in the place that's going to be your long-term residence, and you're just going to do things to it, or you're going to have the breakthrough or realization that, hey, this place is really where I feel comfortable, and this is really my home. That can happen. But some of you, it could be a new home or a new living situation. I do feel some of you are going to finally meet your match. And I do feel that you're going to do a lot of things together, a lot of activities together, fun things. You may do work activities with them. So this feels like, the way they're stating this, you may meet them, and the relationship could really take off this year. But for some of you, you may already have this partner in your life. I do feel that you're getting ready to change channels. You're going to leave something and you're going to something else. Now, changing channels could be leaving a love relationship and going to somebody new. It could be leaving a job or a career situation or a work environment and then changing to something new. It could actually be a channel. Maybe you are on a channel on TV, the internet, whatever, and maybe you're going to change your channel. Maybe you channel for a living, or you do channeling. Maybe your channel, the person who gives you your messages, is going to change. Maybe you're going to have some new guides. It could even mean that. I feel some of you are going to get connected to, and your significant other could already be like this, but I feel like this person for you is going to be a significator of things, like helping people, managing people, changing the direction that people need to go in. Like, I'm not sure what the position is here. I don't know. It could be a teacher. It could be somebody that's a manager. I'm not really sure what the position is, but I get like a facilitator, a significator. I don't know if that's a word. And I feel like this person enables people to travel through the channels of what they need to travel through to get to their end result. Wow, that could be so many things. You know, I do feel that you may feel in the second quarter of this year that finally you get to have your cake and eat it too. Like some pie in the sky idea or dream that you held, whether it be love or something else, is going to manifest and happen for you sometime this year. Now, for some of you, it will be in the second quarter. So now, the third quarter, you have a 5 of Rods. This is a card of struggle. You had 2 5s here already, but you have other good cards here, so don't worry. 5 of Cards is like an internal struggle. This could be struggles within yourself. This could be struggling with coworkers, family members, people in any groups, clubs, or organizations you belong to. Could be struggling with friends. You know, I feel like in the third quarter of the year, it's time for you to let the cat out of the bag. That's what they're telling me. So they're saying it's time to reveal something. You're going to write a book and it's going to be a tell-all book, or you're going to be, maybe it's with this person you meet, you're going to say, guess what? I have a lot of things to tell you. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear my story? I don't know. Or maybe you're going to have a baby and you kept the lid on it and you're going to let it out to your family and let them know. Or you've met somebody, or you're secretly engaged or secretly intertwined with someone and nobody else knows about it, and you're going to let the cat out of the bag. I mean, anything. You could be letting the cat out of the bag if you have a boss and telling them, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore, or I'm leaving this situation. I'm sorry, I have to move on to, I'm doing something else. It could be that kind of cat out of the bag. I do see you working over, they're saying you're working over every minute detail. And I do feel you have some real fear, anxiety, and trepidation about how people are going to react to what you're going to say. So I do see you are a little concerned about it. I don't feel you're like, whatever. You do feel tied up in knots about letting this out, or how people are going to react to what you're going to say in the third quarter. I feel like you're doing some shifting and changing of ground. You may have felt like you made some enemies or frenemies in your past, but I feel like you're getting some new people that will become new friends and new associations to you coming into your life. So you may be struggling that you've had to deal with unsavory comments or unsavory people or unsettling situations in the past, and now you're bringing in new people. I also feel that becoming more social or getting involved with some of these new people actually creates a struggle in you, because maybe you've spent a long time by yourself and you don't feel comfortable in that situation, or it makes you unnerved, it rattles you. Or maybe you just have had so much trouble with people in the past that have, created drama for you or issues that you're leery of getting intertwined and involved with a whole new group of people, because maybe your past experiences just haven't been that good. I do really feel that some of you Aquarians are going to quit some job or position in the third quarter of this new year of 2017. So now for the fourth quarter of the year, you have the Two of Rods, and the Two of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes partnership. This can be partnership in business. This can be partnership in romance. It can also be stepping out into the world and becoming more worldly with what you're doing also. I see you're going to be looking far-reaching into the future, and I see in the fourth quarter you're going to have a lot of pots on the stove cooking and simmering. You've got a lot of things happening, and it may not be just one particular thing. I see you got something going over here, something going over here. So it could be new love relationship, new job, new career, new friendships, new work associates. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you what these simmering pots on the stove are, but they're really greatly impacting and involving your future, even beyond 2017. I do feel that some of you Aquarians are going to be talking to somebody that wants to spotlight you or highlight you in some way. Some of you may be on a talk show, on the radio, written up in a magazine or newspaper. Somebody could be interviewing you on a TV show or some kind of show on the internet, like an internet show, a podcast. I mean, anything. It just comes up that there's going to be something, somehow, some way that someone is going to want to highlight you somehow. I do feel that they say you're going to get a lot of green from it, and then they say cash. I get that this will pay off for you. So I don't know that you're necessarily doing it for free. Or if you are doing the interview for free, it promotes something that you're doing, which will then increase your finances, because one way or another, you get cash from this being highlighted in some way. It does help you financially. I also see you making some big splash on some kind of new scene where I feel you're going to start working with a lot of different and new people. So this could be if you're one of the Aquarians that starts at a new job, or it could be your own business, and maybe you're starting your own business and you're going to have a lot of clients or a lot of customers, or you have to hire employees to work for you. And you're going to have a whole new people, a whole bunch of people that you're going to be working with in your own business. It could go either way here. I also see you speaking out against injustices in this new year. You may join some kind of team or force that protests things that are happening, or you could be speaking out like in rallies or on the internet. But I do see you speaking out against some things that you're perceiving as unhealthy, unwarranted, or injustices. You know, I feel like some weird door gets unlocked, and you're going to have some people that are going to come out of the woodwork to tell you things that you didn't know before. Like they may be revealing things to you that you didn't know. Like, hey, guess what? You didn't know this, but I'm going to tell you this and this and this. But I feel like it's more than one person telling you that. So just think on that, Aquarius. Now for January, just January of 2017, you have the Six of Cups, which is a past life connection to someone you've been in a relationship in a previous life with before, that you're reincarnating with now, and you have to solve karma. It's a karmic relationship. You could be together to the end of your days because maybe you had unrequited love with them in the past, or this could be the karma is you just get together, you don't get along, you argue, you fight, and you break up, and the karma is solved. It can also mean fond childhood memories or children, but that's very low on the scale to me when this card shows up. I do feel, Aquarius, that some of you are really going to make a connection with someone that feels like brethren or kin to you. So I feel like they're from a same soul group or soul family that you reincarnated with them in the past before, and you are reincarnating with them now, and you're making this connection with them in January. For some of you, this harkens back to this card, and you're going to have your happily ever after with them. So for some of you, these two cards are really connected in your reading, because it does come up like that. That's for some of you. So I do feel those of you that are single or looking for love, or maybe not even looking for it, that you're going to meet this partner. I feel like you're going to become very entangled and intertwined and almost inseparable. I get that feeling. This is going to become an extremely tight bond and relationship. If you're already with a love partner for you and you're happy, then this is somebody else that comes in that's going to be a super, super close friend to you, that's going to be like your best friend, and you're going to do things with them a lot, maybe even embark on business partnership with them, possibly too. But if you're not single, this is a love partner. Now, if you're already married, it could just be emphasizing you're already in a relationship that's serious, like a marriage. You may be already intertwined with them, and they're just showing that, hey, guess what? You're going to be spending a lot of time with them this year. You're going to be inseparable in some ways. So if you're already with this person, you're just going to be spending more time and become, like I said, more intertwined with them. But for some of you, this is someone new. You know, both of you are going to be talking a lot about the hardships that you've experienced solo and revealing it to each other, because I feel like both of you have a really, really intense story to tell of sadness, of hardship, of betrayals, of all kinds of things. And I feel, so maybe that's why they said earlier in the reading you were going to reveal yourself, be very revealing and come out with some things that you're upset or worried about. Maybe somebody's not going to be accepting of. It could be to this person that's showing up here in the Six of Cups. I do feel, whether you're already intertwined with this person or not, or they're new, or it's just a new friendship, like best friend coming in for you, this is like divinely ordained, fated, destined, meant to be. It was supposed to happen. You're supposed to meet. I do believe in free will, and I do believe that some things happen based on our own will and our own creation. But I do also believe that there are some things that are predestined and preordained and are meant to happen because you've made soul contracts with these people to experience certain things. And I feel this is like a soul contract. So now I'm going to look into your Healing with the Angels Oracle card for 2017, and you've got the card of children. Children for Aquarius. I feel that many of you are going to be putting your energies in this year to making sure that your family is happy and that you're going to put their happiness and well-being first. Now, if you have kids, I don't care what age they are. They could be adults. I still feel you're going to do that. If you don't have kids, this could be other children in your family. It could be nieces, nephews. I don't know. If you're a teacher or you work with children as a child psychologist or anything like that, then you are going to be putting, I do feel this year, children are going to be a priority to you and putting their best interests kind of, I don't know that I want to say first, but it's going to be high ranking on your list of importance, like number 1 position or number 2 position in your list of importances for this year. I do feel some real happiness here and you getting the feeling of coming together more as a family. So if you've had some separation from children in your life, I feel, or even, I almost want to say the family you were brought up in, but I don't really feel that applies here. This just feels to me like you're going to be spending more time together as a family or focusing on their happiness. Some of you, if you've been trying to get pregnant, are going to have a big surprise and you're going to get pregnant this year. And for some of you, I do feel that you're going to find out, like if you thought that you couldn't have children, you may find yourself pregnant and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened, because they do actually tell me there's a surprise for some of you connected with children. And you could be adopting children. I mean, it comes up as children no matter which way you cut it. But for some of you, putting children and your family's happiness and your children's happiness is extremely important to you this year of 2017. I feel you're also going to be, if you already have children, I feel that you are going to be giving things away to your children this year. Could be money, could be stocks, bonds, items, personal things maybe they're going to need, but I get you giving a lot. And this could be emotionally, mentally, physically, all your time, your energy, your efforts, your money. It comes up in many different ways. You're going to be giving a lot to children that are important to you in your life this year, or you're going to have children, or you're going to adopt children. But those of you that are trying to get pregnant or think that you can't, you are going to have a surprise. They do tell me that. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I put my videos here on YouTube. And if you would like to get a continuation, it's actually not really a continuation, it's a whole another reading for the new year of 2017, where I'm pulling another 5 cards, but I'm going to be using the Cat Black Golden Tarot deck, where I'm going to pull 1 card for each quarter of the year like I did here, and the 5th card will be just for the month of January. And I will also be concluding those readings with the Healing with the Angels Oracle card on there. And if you would like to get those videos for download and purchase, you can access them by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo Videos on Demand page for the Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2017 plus January for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the Videos tab on my menu and going to page 8. And there, if you scroll down the page, you will see the heading for these videos for the new year. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have a fantastic and blessed new year of 2017, Aquarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.